Prayer to Saint Joseph. To pray together every day, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Prayer for Friday, June 6, 2025, a devotional journey with Saint Joseph, our beacon of hope, faith, and family protection in the USA. We gather with open hearts on this sacred Friday, June 6, 2025, welcoming the divine presence as we reflect on the life of Saint Joseph, a pillar of grace and strength in our American journey. We enter this moment united in spirit and purpose, embracing the gentle call to introspection and renewal. This prayer welcomes you with the warmth of a close embrace, inviting you to journey deep within your inner sanctum. We invite you to let each word resonate in your soul, brushing aside doubts and lighting the candle of hope. In the glow of quiet contemplation, our minds and hearts find sanctuary under the guidance and wisdom of Saint Joseph. His steadfast love for humanity reminds us of our own strength, inspiring us with every breath and every beat of our hearts. As we move through life's unpredictable terrain, let our minds be touched and our hearts softened in the sacred presence of this blessed protector. May every word of this prayer serve as a beacon in the dark, a tender spark igniting the fires of faith. Let us now prepare our hearts to freely share our burdens and dreams, trusting that in every whispered prayer our spirits will be uplifted and our paths made clear. In this space, we immerse ourselves in spiritual reflection, seeking the help of Saint Joseph to guide us through the storms and into the radiant light of hope and renewal. Saint Joseph, we call upon you as our steadfast guardian and gentle intercessor in times of sorrow and struggle. In moments when the weight of uncertainty and despair feels unbearable, your loving presence shines like a lighthouse amidst turbulent seas. Your life serves as a warm embrace, promising that every tear and every trial is not faced alone. We lay our worries and burdens at your feet, seeking solace and reassurance in your compassionate care. When our hearts are troubled by pain, confusion, or despair, may your Spirit ignite in us the spark of hope that overcomes every darkness. You remind us that life's challenges can be met with resilience and quiet dignity, and that our spirits need not tremble in the face of adversity. We ask for your comforting guidance as we navigate the labyrinth of our everyday struggles. Help us see light beyond the shadow of despair. In our moments of deep loneliness, let your example of courage and determination lead us toward the brighter horizon of healing and renewal. You, who are renowned for your steadfast character and unyielding hope, inspire us to trust in the divine plan mapped out for each of our lives. Your embrace reminds us that trials are but passages on the sacred journey toward inner peace. With every breath we take, may your love wash over our hearts, relieving our sorrows and replacing them with enduring hope. May this prayer be an earnest conversation with you, where every lament finds a response in the hope you bring, a hope that softly whispers that healing is always near and the light of day is always destined to break through the night. We also ask that you stand by our families, our friends, and all those in need of emotional succor, offering strength in the stormy moments of life and a sense of calm in times of relentless struggle. We trust in your eternal promise that even in the hardness of winter, the seeds of hope are sown firmly to blossom into the most beautiful renewal. In moments when the world appears too heavy, may you bestow upon us the reminder that even shattered hearts can mend under your tender watch, that every soul is cherished, and that light always prevails over darkness. We pray that the echo of your compassionate legacy imbues every corner of our lives with solace and the certainty that sunrise follows even the darkest night. Your example of calm perseverance gives breathing space in the midst of chaos, and through your guidance, we learn to endure, heal, and ultimately rejoice in the rebirth of hope. Saint Joseph, you are the radiant example of unwavering faith and complete trust in the divine will that guides us all. Your life, dedicated to the service of God and your loved ones, stands as a testament to the power of trusting in God's plan regardless of the unforeseen challenges that arise. In the silent whispers of your simple yet profound devotion, we learn to surrender our doubts and fears at the altar of divine providence. We remember the biblical verse that says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." This sacred promise resonates through the ages and finds embodiment in your life, Saint Joseph, as you accepted the seemingly impossible with grace and faith. Your quiet resolve, seen in the humble journey to Bethlehem and later as you cared for Jesus and Mary, teaches us that trust is the cornerstone of spiritual fulfillment. Every step you took reflected a deep-seated certainty that God's plan, even if inscrutable at times, is infinitely perfect. We are inspired by your willingness to embrace uncertainties with a heart full of trust, leaving behind the familiar for the expedition of divine destiny. As we reflect on your life, we are reminded that faith is not merely a word but a profound commitment to the divine mystery that orchestrates every moment of our existence. Your gentle strength urges us to relinquish our worries and embrace the divine with every fiber of our being. We ask for the courage to follow the path laid out by God in our lives, even if the way is dimly lit and fraught with challenges. Let your memory guide us in moments of crisis, help us to see every setback as a stepping stone on the pathway of spiritual redemption. Just as you fortified the Holy Family with your compassionate support, help us to cling to the promise that our trust in God will lead us to profound joy and fulfillment. In moments when uncertainty overshadows our confidence, may your example remind us that the heart of faith is a deep-rooted trust that is never shaken. We aspire to mirror your humility as you silently bore burdens and triumphed over adversity through steadfast belief in divine love. Your fertile bond with the divine speaks to us across time and space, urging us to lay down our fears and rise in the power of a living faith. Throughout our journey, may we remember your courage and embrace the unknown with trust and determination, falling deeply into the arms of divine mercy with the same resolute spirit that characterized your earthly journey. Saint Joseph, you are celebrated as the dedicated protector and guide for families, a beacon of paternal wisdom that transcends time and space. Your tender care for the Holy Family is a luminous model of responsibility, compassion, and simplicity that echoes in every home across America. In these quiet moments, we call upon your intercession to shield our families from the distractions and temptations that threaten unity and peace. We ask you to wrap each family in your protective embrace, guiding parents with the wisdom and patience you so freely displayed in nurturing the hearts of children with the wonder that marks divine love. Your legacy as the guardian of the tender and fragile reminds us that family is a sacred institution and a reservoir of strength in times of turmoil. You, who stood steadfastly by Mary and Jesus, exemplify the ultimate responsibility of a caring guardian, modeling humility, perseverance, and unwavering support. In every challenge that faces our families, whether internal conflicts or external adversities, we appeal to your steadfast spirit for intervention and guidance. May your example inspire parents to lead with empathy and wisdom while encouraging children to grow with compassion, respect, and a deep awareness of their divine heritage. Your loving sacrifice and gentle strength illuminate the path to reconciliation, mutual understanding, and everlasting peace. We plead with you, Saint Joseph, to be our champion in moments when the bonds of family falter and when misunderstandings threaten to break the harmony of our homes. Guide our community with your firm yet gentle hand as we navigate modern life's complexities, encouraging every family member to share in love, humility, and the pursuit of spiritual wholeness. As the protector of countless American families, your intercession is sought for harmony in households, for hearts that may be broken, for minds heavy with the burdens of everyday struggles. Inspire our families to cultivate forgiveness, to practice patience, and to build relationships rooted in kindness and faith. May the ethical strength you exemplified be mirrored in every household, fostering an environment where the seeds of hope blossom into vibrant gardens of love and understanding. With your guidance, may every parent find renewed strength in the quiet moments of reflection and every child be enveloped by the sanctity of your protective spirit. We stand together in prayer, trusting that the virtues you lived by will continue to nurture family bonds and inspire the wisdom needed to overcome life's obstacles. Let your fatherly wisdom be our compass in the stormy days and your protective love the sanctuary in which our families always find safety and eternal hope. In the final moments of this devotion, we express our deepest gratitude for your unwavering intercession on this sacred day. We honor your legacy by renewing our commitment to live in the light of faith, hope, and love. Our hearts beat in synchrony with your divine example, and our souls reaffirm the trust placed in your protective care.